Alrighty guys, and welcome back. We are ready to jump back on and continue our part 5 of our deck/agility playthrough. Now, straight away in the video, we are going to be covering a couple of points. We're going to be covering the tracking feature, the split specking. I've been saying that a little while now, hold up. I did forget to mention in the previous video what low water and what low food does exactly. Low water affects your stamina regen, which is the blue bar in the bottom left, while low food affects your maximum stamina. Abrasions or wounds to your body parts will permanently lower your maximum health until they have healed. There are methods of healing them quicker, medicine, and specking into certain things in the fortitude tree. I'm going to start this point of interest and let's get straight to it. Okay, I'm not familiar with the hotel. I see there's a lot of sound traps on the ground. I'm not necessarily keen on that. Walk with my knife out, no shower curtain, that's okay. Let's keep moving. The quest is to clear the area. That bed, by the way, I can cut that up and get cloth fragments. I normally wouldn't care, but if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not wearing a full set of armor, so I think this is actually worth my time. Lines are yet again cloth fragments. No, they're not apparently. They are plastic. Vending machine, anything cute? A couple of bits of ravioli. Now, with the wrench, you can pull apart vehicles, cars, these kind of things, and get some really nice materials out of them. But we are not going to be doing that at the moment, as we do not have a wrench. Jumping on in, get rid of that, get rid of that. Medical supplies could be good. Nice. I'm getting very close to being able to make one more level, and I'll be able to make first aid bandages. So I'm going to hold on to that. Excuse me. I'm going to hold on to that aloe vera. I can see we have a helper in there. Let's go for a headshot. All right. It didn't one-hit him. All right. Nice follow-up did. Hit the big boy. I'm going to help him out. Open the door a little bit. All right. Get them a little closer. Now he can crawl out. Oh, looks like he's going to do it now. Oh, boy. That is metal, so he won't be able to get through that. He's more likely to get through the wood. I'm going to back up a second. I don't trust this angle. There's our headshot. Looking around, making a lot of noise, making sure we got no helpers. Another headshot with the bow. Alright, old trash, don't need it. Looks like we are in the loot room. Bookshelves. Now these are great because they sell a lot, well, they drop a lot of magazines. I found one for this, which is good. At 5, we're going to be getting another bonus. It's going to allow us to make a workbench, I believe, at 5. Couple of different bonuses. Scrap apart the leather chair. That's going to give me leather. Leather can be utilized for a lot of different resources. It doesn't matter that I find dirty water because I can now make clean water. Okay, I did find a bit of hand protection, which is heavy armor. It will come with some penalties. I'm going to quickly show you guys. It is scrap armor. So if we just compare the pair real quick between the armor I'm currently wearing. The armor that I'm wearing, 4.5% mitigation, 4% crit resistance, no penalties, no. If we look over here, 7.4, 1% stamina penalty per second, mobility penalty at 6%, and you're louder. So you'll notice you get more protection, but at a price. Perform more damage with spears. I don't need to learn the book. I could sell it. Once I have it, I'm reading it, and this book will be open. If I find it again, I will know, so I don't have to worry. I'm going to learn this, and I'm going to actually sell this. I don't think I'll ever craft that. I don't think it's very important. Now, I like to put everything important to my character on the bottom shelf. Anything that has, like, really good use for me at this point in time. Anything at the top, I can easily just sell off. Let's eat away at the food. Nice and easy. Looks like everything here is looted. I'm going to quickly cut up the chair. Sounds like it's a cloth chair. I'm getting wood for this. Okay, cloth. Nice. I'm at 40 out of 50. Check the bathroom. Now, beautiful thing about a toilet, I'm going to quickly show you guys, is if you break a toilet, you actually get pipes. Pipes can be used to repair pipe guns, which are the lowest tier grade guns you can get in the game. They can also be used to make explosives and workbenches. Look at the bottom right. You see the symbol here? That is one pipe, one short pipe. So that is something important to keep in mind because it will come in handy later on in the early game. Alright, we're going to grab that. We're going to keep that as well. A little buff towards firearms. Doesn't matter. A little bit of bonus ammunition here too. We'll take it. The area isn't clear. We still have quite a bit to do. Let's see what's inside here. There you go. Whenever you go fully automatic with the machine gun, you do 1% bonus damage. That's pretty nice. Don't have a machine gun. So we will see what we can do. Checking inside. See if he's got something cute for me. Now that's good at fixing lacerations. Scrap the chair. Get rid of this. Keep the ammo. Keep the pipe. Bust into the bathroom. Make sure there's no helpers. I did see a red dot on the minimap then, so she didn't exactly catch me off guard. Try and weave with it. Nah, I screwed it up. That's okay. Take a free hit to the face. Move back. There we go. Got a little bit of weaving. Almost screwed it up. Did take one free hit, so I screwed it up a little bit. Critical hit on the final hit. Didn't matter though. She is down. Alright, let's pick it up. What do we got? Now, these are one of my favorite consumables in the game. This pill is an instant heal. Has a little bit of an input delay now. I don't need to break the toilet. I don't need pipes at the moment. But yeah, it has a little bit of an instant heal. It gives you 40 health back and makes you immune to stuns. I haven't been stunned yet, and when I do get stunned, you'll see how powerful or how scary it actually can be. I saw a hand then. Let's close that. Let's put that down, and let's have him come straight at us. This is a mechanic. I don't have to worry about it. He should be 3 hits to the head to knock him down. Ooh. 4 to the head to knock him down. It will be 2 when I upgrade it. Crouch, go for a headshot. Remember, you can super quickly tap shots. He died by the bleed from the dagger. You can super quickly tap shots. The longer you hold it, the further the arrow goes. 5 pipes, just like that. Looks like there's a hole in the floor. See what else is in here. I can scrap this, or I can take it. I'm going to take it. I could use those later on. I'm going to sell the oil. Oil sells really well early game. Oil does have some quite good uses. I don't have a fundamental or functioning base right now, so it doesn't really matter too much. Moving through the point of interest relatively quickly, clearing out every room. I don't know why that TV is in the way just there, but okay. I'm going to break the corpse because I want to get that nitrate. Critical hit on the second hit towards the head. Remember, I can up my attack speed as well. I'm going to pull apart the bed too because I'm getting really close. I only need 50 pieces. Currently at 46, 47, 48, 50. And then we get that chunk at the end. Now I can make another bit of armor. I have armor in my feet, armor in my lower body, armor in my hands. How about we get ourselves a nice bit of chest armor, shall we? That'll get me a little bit closer. We're currently level 4. You see this coat bonus here? This gives me resistance to the elements around me in Mother Nature. Gets really hot, get really cold. It kind of helps you with that, and you don't get a penalty towards dying as well. So it's actually quite nice to have early game. Alright, so let's come over to our crafting. We're going to type the word in padded. I don't actually have any duct tape on me. I need to go back to base in order to get the duct tape. That's fine. It's not urgent right now. Still need to clear the area. Having a look. What do we got? See if we got something cute in here. Yep, these are some good pants. Way better than my cloth pants. I'm going to just drop my cloth because I don't need cloth fiber. We're going to harvest this. Clothes on the ground. More cloth. We'll take it. We got a chair. We'll scrap the chair. We'll learn this. Learn better pistols. That's very good. We're going to be actually using pistols. Different caliber bullets depending as well. If you want like a magnum or if you want a nice small pistol. Depending on what you want. Steroid injection. I did cover how powerful they are. You should be using them when you're incredibly overweight, when you need the extra movement speed, or when you have a fractured lower body part, such as a foot. Alright, that looks sus to me. Nope, nothing. Suitcase, what's in it? Little shirt, I can pull it apart. It's going to give me some parts. More cloth fragments. I need 100 cloth fragments in order to, there you go, look at that. In order to make a full set. We get a nice hole in the wall here. Break this apart. This looks a little sus to me. I don't want to fight an enemy in close quarters combat just yet. Not with the knife that I currently have. Okay, I hear her. I don't see her. I guess she's through the hole in the floor. I guess she's down there. Yes, she is. I reckon I could take her out. That was a nice headshot. Really led that shot. I'm very surprised that missed, but we'll take it. I'm going to just wait for her attack. You can increase your reload speed on bows if you choose to spec into them, and there's modifications you can get for your armor to increase how quickly you reload. I'm very surprised I'm missing these shots. Alright, she's down. I'm going to drop on her. She should be one more. There we go. That mattress kind of screwed me up a little bit. Grab my arrows out of the door. Opening the door because the door is my escape. Now, do you notice on my mini-map at the top of the screen, the HUD is telling me that there is a zombie upstairs, and you notice it's telling me that it's in yellow/orange. It tells me I'm nearly finished with this POI. So we're going to quickly jump back upstairs. Nothing wrong with taking a bit of time. There we go. We got our first gun. This is a submachine gun. I'm going to put this hat on too. I have 8 bullets for it. It's going to do near no damage. The gun's nearly broken. Do you see this gun is nearly broken? Now I can repair that by using this one pipe right here. You ready? That pipe there is going to go into the gun and repair the gun. That's why pipes are important, especially for the early game firearms like this. I do not intend to use the gun. The gun I will use for stopping power. So when an enemy's about to hit me, I'll shoot him, and then I'll move away. I'll only pull it out if I'm surrounded, I'm swamped, or if I'm out of stamina. Okay, looks like we have a helper here. I didn't get the sneak in, unfortunately. I ran into the room. I could spec into sneak to show you how powerful it is, but it'll be less powerful for me based on my ability to have enemies permanently hunting me. I don't actually need any more cloth fragments. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually starting to make a nest. I'll get more than enough later on in the game. It's only really a pain early game. If I'm going to be honest with you, this game, the early game is quite hard and quite difficult for a lot of people to survive in. However, they're very harsh environments, especially for food and water. If you don't know how to get food and you don't know how to get water, a lot of people just, I don't want to say give up, but give in very, very early. Okay, we can't get in through that way. That's fine. We're going to just drop down. The quest is done. Don't want to drop all the way down because I don't want to injure my character. We're going to head back. Do you notice my character's moving a little bit slower? That's because of the weight penalty we can see on the left-hand side. You can put points into Pack Mule in order to carry more, or you can make modifications for your armor to give you pocket mods, or your clothes to allow you to carry more resources without feeling the burden or the penalties. Our character is on day 2. It's very early days, so yet again, we can't do these kind of things. Something I want to mention as well is a tracking feature that this game has implemented. If I wanted to make this armor, I can hit the button track here on A, and it will tell me on the right-hand side of the screen, all the way up there, everything I need in order to be able to craft the armor. Okay? An alternative thing you can do as well, if I want to get rid of tracking on that, is I can come all the way over here to the map, and let's say there's a nice little secret military base right here. Right mouse button, quick point. And now I can see a red flag telling me where that is, a reminder for things. You can also name certain things. For example, if I needed to name an objective, for example, if I say here, I can say anything here. I can go awesome loot. And now that that's marked on my minimap as awesome loot, I can come back towards that. I can flag it by doing that. And now I can see it right there on my minimap. It is telling me where to go. Obviously, I can remove it just like before, right here. I can just come in, and then I can hit delete. You can also share these waypoints with other players. You can be like, oh, Jimmy, I found something awesome at this location. Share the waypoint with Jimmy. Share the quest with Jimmy. You both get rewards. You both get experience, therefore amplifying your ability to play with other people and not feel like it's very daunting by playing by yourself, very intimidating. All right. What has he got? He's got quite a bit of stuff on him. I'm actually going to grab the 1% mitigation. I would love the 10 water. The 10 water would be nice. I don't really need to get 10 water at the moment. Let's just grab that. Do you have any quests? He has one more, which is a fetch quest. We're going to grab that. We're going to search his inventory. Okay, I got a little bit of money on me right now, and I'm going to sell off just this stuff. You can notice I'm getting experience on the bottom. I'm also gaining money from him too, and that's going to allow me to utilize the money how I want. First thing I'm going to look at is what does he have that can help me. This will allow me to make pipe bombs, very important later on, before day 7. Be better with clubs. Blunt weapons? No. Be better with bows. It's not bad, I'll be honest with you. Home cooking. This is probably one of the most important books for me to get. I'm going to buy both those books, and I'm going to buy myself a grill. You can make a grill on a forge, but I don't have a base just yet. That is an alternative. I'm going to grab out his nitrate powder as well. That's yet again an investment to the later game. Do you see those eggs? I certainly do. I would love to buy his cobblestone. It's incredibly cheap. Let's see how we can go on eggs. It's going to cost $315 for the eggs. I'm down at $29 now. Looking at his cobblestone, it's going to cost $30 if I want to buy the lot. You know what? I'm going to sell him the splint, and I'm going to buy that cobblestone. Cobblestone is the thing above wood. Okay, the only reason I sold the splint is because I have the plaster wrap. Yeah, I do want to buy out his gunpowder. I do have a little bit of time left, and I do have other stuff I can sell. He restocks on day 4. It's currently day 2. All traders will restock every 3 days. So, I want to come all the way over here. Now I have a nice grill, and I have 2 nice books to read. I need cooking at 10 before I can make bacon and eggs. I'm going to read that book. The number in the bottom right is now 5. I'm going to read the book again. It's now 6. I can now grill meat and make red teas. Do you see these plants here? That is for a red tea. Now that is going to be better than drinking normal water. Now I don't think I have a lot of wood in my inventory. Let's just do that. So I'm actually going to type in the word water. I have another water here. Now that that's out of my inventory, I'm going to type in the word tea. So now I'm actually going to make a tea. The tea will take longer. You know what? I'm actually going to take that off. Now I can put the grill in, just like that. And now I can type the word grilled. I can now make grilled meat. Put it back in my inventory. Boom. I can now cook 21 bits of meat. It's going to take 26 minutes to do. Before I do that, I actually want to do the water and I want to do the tea as well. Now we're going to go back over here and we're going to type in grilled meat. Now we've got over the first initial hurdle. The first initial hurdle was the ability to make food. Notice that this is going to take 25. It's going to take about 27 minutes and I have 4 minutes of fuel. What should I add? More wood until that number says approximately, let's say 30, yeah? That means for the next 30 minutes, food will be crafting. This is generating heat, and generating heat will draw in more zombies. You generate too much heat, screamers will come to your location and summon other zombies. So you have to be mindful when you have forges running, all kinds of equipment, electricity. It'll generate a lot of heat drawing in enemies. Okay, now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab out 2 bits of duct tape. Let's have a look at our character. Our character has currently got no protection on his head, no protection on his chest. What we're going to do here is now we're going to make padded armor for the chest, padded armor for the headpiece. Now, we are currently a character who is level 5. I'm also going to put one more point right here. That's going to cost 2 points. I'm now at 7 in dexterity. I now do have a 35% chance to one-hit them if they're a low-tier zombie. Brilliant. I do 260% headshot damage. Also brilliant. I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to put the other one on too. Now, realistically, I'm going to modify this. I'm going to pop in more defense. It's another 1% defense that I'm going to be getting there. So we're now currently looking at quite a decent amount of protection on our character. This is a bit of a visual bug. It doesn't tell you. It's gone up 1 more. So that's at 5.5% defense. Yet again, another visual bug. That's at 6.3. So realistically, that's 11% defense. Plus that, we're rounding up to about 15. 19.5, 23, 24-ish % damage mitigation when I get hit with an enemy with no penalties. Now, I want to super quickly explain split specking to you guys. I'm going to super quickly jump on a little pedestal here. Split specking is you spec into one tree, but you also spec into a different tree. There are 5 different trees available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be doing guides on all of them. Right now, we're doing a heavy agility-based guide. But if you read things like the Penetrator right here in the Perception tree, which is about spears, explosives, and sniper rifles, reading this, it'll tell you using AP rounds, yada, 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 you gain 10% armor penetration with firearms and archeries. The pistol, bows, crossbows, all those things. I'm still getting the multipliers from having agility, but now I have agility and bonus penetration. Much like if I spec points into Pack Mule, I can carry more stuff better. If I spec into Master Chef, I now use less ingredients and I now cook faster. I now find books more quickly. If I spec into the Infiltrator, when I step on a landmine, it does less damage and it triggers half a second slower. Lucky Looter, I now find more loot. I have a chance of finding better loot. Treasure Hunter, it's now easier to find buried treasure. Salvage Operator, I now get more materials when I salvage using a wrench. Yet again, over here into Fortitude. If it gets really hot and I want more resistance towards the heat, points into well insulated. If I want to eat really dirty food that's rotten and not get sick, points into Iron Gut. If I get hit by an enemy and I find myself low health, Healing Factor. I will heal faster over a period of time. At max points, I gain 1 health back every 5 seconds, and I heal from a bleed twice as quick. Bleed's no longer 15 seconds, it's now 7.5. Pain Tolerance. I love this one. 5% damage mitigation is what it's basically giving you. So if I'm wearing full light armor, that's going to be very beneficial. It's also very beneficial in heavy armor, but I'm getting a lot of value out of it. At Iron Chin, I can never be stunned. Enemies can no longer stun me. Yet again, rule 1 cardio. I find myself running from zombies a lot or pedaling on a push bike. It's going to give me stamina mitigation. It's going to give me regen while running. It will not ever outweigh it. I will always run out of stamina, but I'll run out of stamina at a slower rate. Yet again, over here in agility, parkour, you can jump 2 meters in the air with a jump, so you can jump fences rather than using building blocks. I personally prefer building blocks. Alternatively, run and gun. When you run, and you can now reload with no penalty. If you try and reload a gun while running, you slow down. You've also got things for hip fire, accuracy, attack speed. There are so many different traits available. Quickly over in intelligence, if I'm playing with multiple players, charismatic leader. Now when enemies are around me, they allied party members regenerate lost health 50% quicker. Nice little bonus. Now, rather than getting a health back every 140 seconds, they get it back every 60 seconds. Buffs go all the way up. As you can see, allies find better loot. All their skills get +1. Allies now find better loot again. Allies take less damage. They stop bleeding twice as quick and take half damage. So it's just buffing everyone around you. It doesn't buff you, but it buffs your allies. So if I put a point into it and you put a point into it, we both buff each other. Alright guys, I'm going to quickly stop there for the video. Hopefully that was a little bit of a guide explaining a bit of split specking. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.